Weekly. This week we are sorry. This week I believe we are having a bigger tournament. Most people haven't showed up yet, but we're gonna have a little warm-up match here before we jump into things. We're starting off with Justin Flores against Mark Wahi. Okay, I don't believe the match has started up yet, just because of the amount of friendliness that's happening here. Given everyone's been talking most of the time outside, there's been a once again, a very friendly atmosphere. Yeah, they're about to start here now. All right, and the puck is in play. Mark Waheed with a few off goals there, and the possession switching over to Justin Flores. I don't believe there's a point spot in this one. It doesn't matter now because Mark Waheed is the first one to score, making the score now 1-0. Never mind, sorry Justin, the score is 1-all. And there's Justin Flores with another shot. Back-to-back. Earlier, Mark Waheed was training with Noah Wiseman on this table here for a good bit, and before that, Noah was training with Jacob. And then before that, he was training by himself, just getting a few practice shots in, and honestly, I was excited to see him tonight. I am still excited to see him tonight. Mark Waheed with another shot here, making it 2-all. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen, and now they're going back and forth, so I'm just going to be quiet. Justin Flores keeping possession here. And now scoring with it, right down the middle. Give back into Mark. Oh, wait, I was right. I believe that's 5-3. There we go. Thank you, Noah. And the puck is now back in play. And the puck being sent off of the table. I believe that's going to be, I want to say Flores' possession. The camera was being kind of spotty on that little interaction before it flew off there. Now Mark Waheed with a slow diamond drift here. And then going for a right wall under. And then going for that right wall again. And then going down the middle for a straight. I believe that was around 4 shots there. Sadly, nobody was home for any of those. But it was nice to see him go on the offense there. And then finally get one to go in, making the score now 5-4, Justin Flores. And then Justin Flores going straight down the middle, making it now game point 4. Mark Waheed once again returning to the offense here. And then basically scoring on himself, giving that first game to Justin Flores. And while the ref is stepping away for a minute, I want to start off the night by thanking our beautiful sponsors, I-45 Bingo, the Old Humble Distillery, and Where'sTheGig.com. You should Definitely check out some bingo at the I-45 bingo location. And then the Old Humble Distillery has some fine products that you should go check out for yourself. And then Where's the Gig is a beautiful website. Go check it out yourself. We have a lot of back and forth here from Justin Flores and Mark Waheed here. And Justin playfully overextending on the side of the table. Mark Waheed slowing things all the way down. And trying to catch him off guard with that shot there. Looks like that's the tactic he wants to go for, trying to catch Justin off guard. And it's not the worst thing in the world. In the last game, he almost was making a comeback. Well, he was figuring out a tactic that was working, but sadly, Justin was already way ahead of him by the time he figured that out or pieced it together or got it to work. Whichever one is more applicable for him. But hopefully he taps into something, if not that specific tactic there, to help it work out for him. And then a straight shot from Justin Flores, making the score now 1-0. And then Mark Waheed returning the favor, so it's now 1-1. Justin there. Ooh, and getting Mark to score on himself. Mark returning to the offense here and getting the puck sent off the table. I believe that's going to be Justin's possession again. And Justin Flores with another shot. Man getting scored on, making the score now 3-2. Justin Flores. And then Justin Flores with another straight shot to make it 4-2, doubling Mark Waheed's score. And then a straight shot from Justin Flores, making the score 5-2, which means Mark Waheed's in the doghouse. And the puck going fully under Justin Flores' body. A nice job maintaining possession there from Justin Flores. And then, now we're making it match point 2 from Justin Flores with that cut there. And then Mark Waheed with a cut of his own, making it match point 3. Oh, doghouse. Great block from Mark Waheed at the last second there. And then turning that into a shot of his own. It's now match point 4. Justin Flores. And Mark Waheed setting something up here, going into his little corner. And then Justin Flores retaliating with a shot of his own to end the game. 7-4. Well, to end the match. 7-4. Okay, I believe we have Jacob Wiseman out there setting up the next match. But I'm not sure unless this is him right here, but I can only see it if you see it. So that is Jacob Wiseman. I wonder what I said the first time, because I feel like it was not Jacob Wiseman, so I apologize to Jacob Wiseman. While I go and figure out what they're doing out there, we'll be right back after this short break.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
My name is Brian Acrocco. I'm the President and CEO of United Airhockey Promotions. I have been running Airhockey Tournaments for about 15 years now, and I manage them here at SMU Houston. Most new players, when they step up for the first time, they're quite surprised at the quality of skill that we have at the sport. Most people out that have not seen professional air hockey don't realize how advanced it actually is.
I'm thinking about this woman in Colorado that I really like. And I'm thinking about explaining to her first that, to me, you're like an air hockey table.
I like fighting to the death on the table, you know, like a gladiator.
This guy hit that through.
I had to cut that commercial short because they came out of nowhere. But while we wait on them to get fully started, this is Chris Lopez and Tyler Gibson here, just seconds before this legendary tip-off. And the puck is in play. Tyler Gibson starting off aggressive. And Chris Lopez returning the favor. And now Tyler keeping himself ahead, making the score now 2-1. And then Tyler scoring on himself there, making the score 2-all. And Tyler now making up for that last shot, making it 3-2. And then a straight shot there, blocked by Chris Lopez. Tyler looking like he was speeding up there and then losing possession of the puck very slowly, just for Chris Lopez to take full advantage of it, making it 3-all. And now Tyler Gibson breaking that up, making it 4-3, and Chris Lopez turning this into a blow-for-blow kind of match, making sure that if Tyler scores, he makes up for it by shooting right back. Tyler saying he doesn't know how a soft block caused the puck to fly off the table, like so. Once again, losing possession there. Playing very loose once again. And losing possession there once again. If you look at these two players, comparing them, you can definitely see that Chris Lopez seems more like the Chris Lopez that we're used to. He's definitely in his good form here. He's not slipping up on anything too much. Maybe his defense just a tiny bit, but he's making up for that in his offense by scoring right back every time. But then when you look at Tyler here on his side, it seems like he's very loose with the puck at least. It seems like he's only really structured or strict on his possession and his movements whenever he's about to be on the offense. And I'm not sure if that's a tell or not, but it's something that I've noticed. And even then, if he's on the offense for too long, he'll lose possession, as we saw earlier, where he went for a shot, but the puck went right behind his hand. The score is now game point 5 for Chris Lopez. And now Tyler Gibson making up for it, making it game point, period. And once again, losing possession there is now Chris Lopez's puck. And Chris hands it back. And now we have Tyler on the offense here. A rally of random shots, and then finally the kill one hidden in there somewhere. So I guess there is a method to his madness. But that was the end of that game, ending 7-6. As the ref steps away for a second. Not entirely sure why, but it's his life, not mine. Thank you. You're too kind, really. You're too kind. Chris Gibson starting things off here. Very slow start of his turn with the puck, and then it being slid over to Tyler Gibson here. Sorry, I keep seeing Chris Lopez under Tyler Gibson. My brain autocorrects to Chris Gibson. So it's not that I'm confusing them. It's just seeing Chris and Gibson together and it not being Chris Gibson. But Tyler making sure I know the difference, even if I didn't. Score's now 1-0. Tyler Gibson. And now Tyler Gibson with the straight, making it 2-0. Chris Lopez with a very slow shot, making it now 2-1. Now Chris Lopez's possession. Tyler not trying too hard to regain the puck on his side of the table and getting scored on because of it. It's now 2-all. And there was a nice, I believe that was the right wall under for Tyler Gibson. And then Chris Lopez returning the favor with the exact same shot, making it 3-3. And now it is 4-3. Tyler Gibson. This is a very oddly paced match. Like, even when they're heated up and going back and forth, it doesn't really seem like too much is happening. Of course, now 4-all. The last shot coming from Chris Lopez. And now being his possession once again, and then a straight shot to make it 5-4, Chris Lopez. And then Chris Lopez once again. It's now game point 4, Chris Lopez. And recentering himself on his side of the table. And now Chris Lopez ending the second game 7-4. Once again, a still slow-paced game, but him managing to find some kind of tactic there to get behind Tyler's weirdly structured defense, and him being extremely loose. And it doesn't really seem like he goes for the change of possession too much, at least tonight. He just kind of hopes the puck comes to his mallet, and when it does, he utilizes it, and that's when he scores. And we're once again seeing him on the offense here, and then losing the puck at the last second. Now we have a lot of back and forth there between Chris and Tyler. And then Chris breaking up that exchange with a straight shot, making it 1-0 Chris Lopez. It looks like he was going for a straight again, which was blocked by Tyler Gibson. And Tyler Gibson trying to get into a straight of his own, making it 1-1. No, Tyler Gibson once again with this weird offense and defense switch up he does, but making it work. It's now 2-1 Tyler Gibson. And now it is 3-1 Tyler Gibson. Definitely coming out the gate swinging this time, even though Chris Lopez is the one who got us started. Now 4 shots back to back from Tyler Gibson, putting Chris Lopez in the doghouse temporarily, because now the score is 4-2. Stop barking. Tyler once again very slow, and then scoring on himself, making it 4-3 Chris Lopez. Oh wait, 4-3 Tyler Gibson. The last point being Chris Lopez. Now Tyler back on the offense, making it 5-3 after a long silent exchange between these two. There are a few off goals and a few block shots. Nothing too crazy. Just basically what you're seeing now until it went in. Chris Lopez whistle again. Look, he was going for a slanted straight. Got cut, if you will. To get on the underside, well, on the overside of Chris's mallet, of Tyler's mallet. Sorry. And then a straight shot from Tyler, making the score now. Match point 3. And then Chris Gibson breaking out of it just as soon as the dog barking ended. and almost premature upset from from Chris Lopez on that one, calling it before it even went in, ending the score 7-4. Tyler Gibson leaving Chris Lopez in the dog pound. And on the last bark, which was almost perfectly timed, we are now seeing Noah Wiseman against Chris Gibson. The other one. The other Chris and the other Gibson. The perfect combination between Chris and Tyler, if you will. We're starting off, well, I don't know if we're starting off with it, but that was the score from Chris on Noah there. Looks like we're about to have Isaiah Thomas, I think.
Jacob, you ready? Justin, you ready? Table one. I'll rep y'all.
Unless it's not Isaiah Thomas and he was just at the wrong table.
You just gotta block 2 shots, Lewis.
Just 2? You mean like 9 at least? Because I got to go away before he does.
You only gotta block 2 of his. You gotta keep sure he doesn't score 2.
He's going to get 6 possessions. That's true. Your legend both players. Play on my release. The score is 0-5.
I really hope y'all's match does not go the same way it did last week.
What's that?
I hope y'all's match does not go the same way it did last week.
I go last week.
Where you were dodging mallet.
Oh, yeah.
I was dodging
We're
mallet.
seeing the Wiseman brothers give each other's pointers, but the talking that you may or may not hear is coming from Justin Flores and Tyler Gibson. We have Jacob Wiseman. Earlier, they were the first people here with Noah, and they were all practicing together. So hopefully, this is a little interesting. Not in a problematic way, but in a content-providing way. Looks like they're lining up here. A nice touch of the mallet, like gentlemen. And just like that is underway. And oh, that's 3 for Justin Flores starting off.
Score is 3-5.
3-0 in play.
Alright, the puck is now back in play. Was that 4 for Mr. Flores now?
In play. 4-1.
I was right, it was 4. It's 4-1 for Justin Flores, meaning that Jacob Wiseman's in the doghouse. And then scoring just as it ended, making the score now 4-2.
5-2.
And then going right back into it. Justin Flores making sure to keep the Teen Wolf where he belongs. And just like his name suggests, he is fighting out of it. As soon as the score became 5-2, Jacob Wiseman made it 5-3. And now we have Justin Flores making it 6-3. Once again, keeping that 3-point length between them two.
4.
And now it is game point 4, thanks to that straight shot from Jacob Wiseman, which you may or may not have seen. Didn't notice that Chris was there. I don't know how I didn't notice it. And an off goal from Justin Flores there. And then maintaining possession into a straight shot there, making it 7-4. Justin Flores. Not that I'm saying I doubted Justin Flores in this matchup, but I'm certainly surprised with the ending score of it. I want to say he starts off with 2 points.
Ready? 1-0 in play.
Oh, it's 1-0. Justin Flores starts off with a 1, not 2. Oh, that makes me even more surprised by the score. At least on Jacob Wiseman's side of the table. Now he's starting things off here, making it 1-all.
2-1.
And then Justin Flores returning the favor by putting himself back on the scoreboard. Just for Jacob Wiseman to tie it up. Oh, and both of them playing right in each other's faces. My goodness.
In play.
And Jacob Wiseman with the change of possession there. Looks like that was an off goal to Justin's right, and then a nice block from Justin. And then a straight shot right underneath his body. Jacob Wiseman now in the lead, making the score 3-2. I don't know why I did math in my head, but I did. And the possession is now Justin Flores's. And once again, the switch up from Jacob Wiseman, and now making it 4-2, doubling Justin's score there. Definitely not liking the first loss against Justin. And there he goes. Now putting Justin in the doghouse. And just like that, Justin Flores breaking out of it. Score is now 5-3. Jacob Wiseman. That was an attempt at a straight there from Jacob, and a nice block from Justin. And it looks like Justin was a little bit surprised there, stealing the puck from Jacob. And then turning it into a shot, making the score 5-4. Jacob Wiseman. Initially, I was surprised that Jacob had came back this much, and now I'm surprised that Justin's doing it. Score is now game point 4. Maybe it's because I saw them earlier, but something about this just feels like they're still practicing.
Point 5.
And now it is game point 5, as said by Tyler Gibson. Looks like, yeah, that was the score from Jacob Wiseman taking the second game.
7-4 Jacob. 7-5. 5. Ready, Justin? 1-0 in play.
And the puck is now in play. A straight shot off to Jacob's right now. And a smooth change of possessions there. Playing up front, which was Jacob was a little too ready for it. Jacob was almost too good at playing up front. We almost had another back and forth, but just Jacob making sure to end that very swiftly. almost going in, almost making it a score for Justin, but flying off the table, making it Jacob's possession now.
2-1.
Jacob starting off at a very high speed with the right wall under, making the score 2-1.
2-2.
And then a straight shot from Justin Flores, tying the game up. And Jacob Wiseman returning the favor. Ooh, I took away a point instead of giving him one. Sorry. The score is now 3-2. Jacob Wiseman. Once again, the back and forth, and then leading up to Jacob Wiseman with a straight shot. These two are definitely on the same page tonight. It just seems that Jacob may be reading just a tiny bit faster than Justin is. Both gentlemen having a game under their belt. And now this one, although it may not seem like it is 4-2, they are definitely going back and forth here.
4-3.
Then a straight shot from Justin, making the score 4-3. Jacob Wiseman. And then Justin tying the game up. And then maintaining possession here. Oh, it's scoring on himself. He was definitely on a good run though. Hopefully he's able to make up for it, but Jacob Wiseman with the steal there. Looks like Justin was going to try to steal it back, but
Match point 4.
Jacob's handles were just a little too good for him. It is now match point 4, Jacob Wiseman. Hopefully Justin is here able to pull something out of his little magic trick hat.
8 play.
I don't know what I was trying to say there, just laugh at me. But there we go. It is now match point 5. And just like that, it's all over with a very fast right wall under. And once again, that friendly banter coming from them practicing earlier. And I think in general, they just practice more together. Because I'm noticing whenever I come in and do the work thing, I kind of see them here more often than anyone else. So it's nice to see that they are friends through it. And it's not just two air hockey players practicing. Alright, here we are having Phil against Noah Wiseman, which I'm sure you've noticed by now. I think we're going to have Tyler against Charlie Martin. At least that's what it sounds like. Yeah, I was right. I believe the puck is in play. Charlie Martin starting things off here. And Tyler Gibson starting things off here, making it 1-0. Now Charlie Martin getting himself on the board, making it now 1-all. And oh no, it was 2-1. Sorry. But now the score is 3-1 for Tyler Gibson thanks to that last shot. And now it's 3-2. And now it is 3-all. And never mind. Now Tyler Gibson making the score 5-3. This is a relatively close match, but looks like Tyler's just getting the leg up over on Charlie here. Looks like he was going for another surprise shot on him there. And now it's game point 3, putting Charlie Martin. And now Charlie Martin trying to fight his thing into this, trying to fight his way into this thing. And now it is 6-5. And Charlie Martin tying the game up now.
Is that why I score on you so easily? Can't see? Is that why I score on you so easily? I didn't notice. I usually don't look at other guys' flags. Fair enough. Especially my sister's boyfriend. Fair enough. I mean, I was just saying out loud. For everybody else.
Alright, and it looks like we are already jumping into the next one. And I want to say that's 1 for Charlie already.
2-0.
Yeah, that was 1 for Charlie already, and now it's 2-0.
3-0.
And now Charlie Martin making it 3-0. I'm gonna let that play because he did it in the middle of me pressing it. He was in the doghouse at some point.
4-1.
And now he's right back in it, so that was well-placed dog barking from me. The score is now 4-1 Charlie Martin. And now it's 4-2. Tyler Gibson trying to get his way back into this thing, especially after taking the first game between them. But Charlie came out pretty strong with 4 shots, not back-to-back, but almost back-to-back. And now the puck is back in play. The score is 4-2.
4-3.
And now it is 4-3 for Charlie Martin. And now Charlie Martin finally putting a little bit of more distance between them, making it 5-3.
5-4.
And now the score is game point 4. Oh, it looks like they have the hook stuck there, having to unscrew it and take it out. And while they do that, I will thank our sponsors once again. Where's the gig.com, the Old Humble Distillery, and I-45 Bingo. I'd like to thank them for making moments like this, seeing these grown men struggle to open the back of the goal in the air hockey table. It's one of the most entertaining things about watching this every week. Looks like they finally got it. And the puck is back in play. And now Tyler Gibson trying his best to get back into this thing. It's now game point 5. But his defense has been pretty loose tonight. You saw him get ready to block there. And it looks like he was in the right position initially, but it looks like he was just a little too slow for Charlie, sorry.
Third final game. Ready? And play.
Okay, you have a slight back and forth here.
1-0.
And now Tyler Gibson somehow getting Charlie Martin to score on himself.
1-1.
And Charlie making up for it, no problem, making it now 1-1. And there's Tyler Gibson keeping that 1-point lead that Charlie gave him. Quite literally gave by scoring on himself. And a romantic touch of the mallet there. And a soft block sending the puck off the table. Possession will be Tyler Gibson. And a very fast right wall under from Tyler Gibson. Charlie getting back into his little corner there. very aggressive shot from Charlie Martin there, and then a change of possession into Tyler Gibson's half of the table, just for him to send it back to Charlie Martin. So now we have Charlie Martin on the offense, and then scoring with a straight shot, making it 3-2 now. Tyler Gibson. Then we had a very brutal help score once again from Charlie Martin. This is the score 4-2.
Ready? Ready? Yeah, play.
And now the score is 5-2 for Tyler Gibson. Oh, never mind, it's 5-3. Oh, they won't stop. That somehow restarted? And that one went 7-3. Tyler Gibson. Jeez. Sorry, I got wrapped up in watching that. I was surprised that it went by that way. Like, with Charlie Martin coming out pretty strong initially, and then to go out 7-3, I was kind of confused watching it. Huh, okay.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
My name is Brian Acrocco. I'm the president and CEO of United Airhockey Promotions. I have been running air hockey tournaments for about 15 years now, and I manage them here at SU. Most new players, when they step up for the first time, they're quite surprised at the quality of skill that we have at the sport. Most people out that have not seen professional air hockey don't realize how advanced it actually is.
This should be you. This should be
walked over there, dude. I asked you if you could, you just walked straight over there. You didn't even tell me.
You gotta learn how to say no.
You didn't tell me yet.
You squad yourself.
Yeah.
If you do that to me on the invitation, I'll be on my way. Good point, right? I'm ready. Yeah. Alright, I'm ready.
Fucking play.
Okay, the puck is now in play. We have Chris Gibson against Jacob Wiseman, and now it is 1-all.
2-1. 2-all.
And now it is 2-all. And now, looks like we are finally having some sense made of this. Score is now 3-2, Jacob Wiseman. Never mind, it is 3-all. There is no more sense. There was sense for a single back and forth, and then there wasn't.
4-3.
And Chris Gibson gaining the lead here, making it 4-3.
4, serving 3. Players ready? Yep, fucking play.
And Charlie Martin getting hit by the puck there.
Right. Fucking play. Five, 3.
Now Chris Gibson with
4, 5.
with a pretty significant lead here.
6, 4.
Oh wait, no, I got it mixed up.
6.
Now that's the accurate score on your screen there.
5.
And now we have the first game going to Jacob Wiseman.
Possessions to my left. Score is 1-0. Players ready? Yep. Fucking play. Pause. Players ready? Yep. Fucking play. All.
And now it is 1-all. Jacob Wiseman once again coming out strong.
2-1.
Turning the favor, making it now 2-1. And now it's 2-all once again. No sense being made anymore.
Over to Moss Mallet.
But we get a loss of the mallet there.
You're the world. You are the world champion. You would know. Play to my right. Fucking play. Fucking play.
The puck being sent off the table by Chris, and then Chris getting scored on by Jacob Wiseman, making the score 3-2. And the puck getting sent off the table. Alright. Oh, there we go. Good team. Jacob's possession now.
Players ready? Fucking play. 3-all.
And then Jacob Wiseman, Jacob Wiseman not keeping up with Chris there as he heated things up as he normally does. And getting right underneath his mallet, making the score 3-all.
Fucking play.
And a very aggressive shot from Jacob Wiseman and a nice block from Chris Gibson there. And Chris Gibson with the change of possession, making it now 4-3 Chris Gibson. I like this thing he's doing where he's like twirling his mallet. It's very Western. It reminds me of a cowboy. Score is now 4-all.
Puck and play.
Looks like there was a little mishap there, and now Chris losing possession. Obviously not happy about it, but regaining it immediately. And finally, ooh, Jacob fully jumping over the table there.
Puck and play.
Looks like we have some aggression from Jacob Wiseman here. Obviously not the personal kind.
Again. Puck and play. Ow!
Ref getting hit by the puck there.
Puck and play. 5-4.
And the score is now 5-4.
6-4.
Hopefully there's not another conduct penalty for that. That gaming for Jacob Wiseman. Both games going in his favor as he moves forward in tonight's bracket, tonight's tournament, I guess I should say. Doesn't we have anything going on here? So I guess I'll let you see me. Hi. I'm sitting now. You might be asking why, but I am. It's just what I'm doing now, and I'm checking the bracket here to see how far in we are. Nothing's happening on the table. It's good. Looks like we have Noah Wiseman up against Justin Flores somewhere. We just saw Jacob Wiseman against Chris Gibson, which was the winners semifinal. By the way, I didn't notice that. It was the winners semifinal. But yeah, it looks like all that's left is Luis Cervantes. But I want to say it like this, so I don't know if I'm right or wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but Luis Cervantes. And then we have Tyler Gibson, and you know, both of the Gibson brothers are in the finals. And oh, my face is frozen, so you have to look at me making that uncomfortable face until it snaps too. I'm here, thank you. We have both of the Gibsons, Chris and Tyler, in the winners semifinals, and then we have Jacob Wiseman and Luis Cervantes. And the eliminations, we have Mark Waheed against Charlie Martin coming up, and the winner of that will play Isaiah Thomas. And then we are having Noah Wiseman against Justin Flores, and the winner of that will go on to play the next loser and the winner's elimination semifinal. Well, the next one to get eliminated in the winner's semifinal. That's what I meant. But you knew that. And while we wait for whatever matches they have going on to end, because I believe the tournament has dwindled down a lot, and I didn't even tell you who's been here tonight. So we didn't have the biggest, but we had a decent amount. A lot of familiar names. Jacob Wiseman, Mark Waheed, Justin Flores, Chris Gibson, Noah Wiseman, Isaiah Thomas, and Luis Cervantes. Phil Arnold. Phil's back. Hi, Phil. Hi, Phil. How was your trip, Phil? Oh, it was good? Really? That's crazy. Did you go to I-45 bingo? There we go, I got it. Or did you get something from the Old Humble Distillery? Ooh, I went too far. The Old Humble Distillery, did you? Or while you were away, did you visit where'sthegig.com. Oh, wrong side. Where'sthegig.com. Did you go to that? Did you? Because I did. And you should too. Thanks to our sponsors. But, yeah, Bell's back. And then we had Chris Lopez, and then Tyler Gibson, and then Charlie Martin. So a lot of familiar faces as they switch sides on the table that's in the middle that you can't see. So I guess we'll run a quick commercial until they are ready to start things back up.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
My name is Brian Akrocko. I'm the President and CEO of United Airhockey Promotions. I have been running Airhockey Tournaments for about 15 years now, and I manage them here at SMU in Houston. Most new players, when they step up for the first time, they're quite surprised at the quality of skill that we have at the sport. Most people out that have not seen professional air hockey don't realize how advanced it actually is.
Alright, and looks like we are about to have this match underway. This is Mark Waheed up against Charlie Martin. I believe there is a point spot in this game, but I haven't heard the ref say it yet, and if he has, he's not holding it up, so I wouldn't know. I believe that's a 3 points for Charlie Martin. And now that is 4-0 for Charlie Martin. And now it is 5-0 for Charlie Martin. Mark Waheed finally get himself on the board here. Fun fact, earlier Charlie Martin was practicing with Chris Lopez. Oh, dog pound, there we go. It didn't feel like being at the very beginning because Charlie started with those 3 points. But now this is better. This is more accurate. But earlier Charlie Martin was practicing with Chris Lopez, and one specific instance, he shot and scored on Chris Lopez. Chris Lopez said, Nice shot. And then he shot and scored again. Chris goes, better shot. It's something that I thought was hilarious, so I'll laugh for you. Oh, you're so bad. I hope you guys gotta be quiet. The score is now 5-3, Charlie Martin. We just had a score from Mark Wahid going right underneath Charlie's mallet with, I believe, that was right wall under. And then a straight shot from Mark Wahid, making the score now 5-4, slowly clawing his way back into this matchup. And the puck almost flying off the table there. Keyword is almost. And now it is game point 4 for Charlie Martin. Mark Wahid taking a second before jumping back into it. And there's a time called. Looks like he was trying to catch him off guard with that timeout being called in the middle of the match there. And seemingly it worked. The score is now game point 5. Charlie Martin. Mark Wahid scoring once again. Charlie Martin going into his corner for that was an off goal to Mark Wahid's left. And Charlie extending his full body and losing possession. And Mark losing possession as well, saying, "Wake up, Mark." And then a straight shot to end that first game. And Charlie Martin saying he feels the point spot. I believe that was a 3-point spot. Meaning that Mark Wahid starts off in the doghouse. So we won't give him the barking until it happens again. And Charlie Martin starting things off here. And a nice change of possession from Mark Wahid. And Mark Wahid accidentally getting himself on the board there. Change of possession once again. Things starting to slow down in this matchup here. Not as eventful as that first game. And once again, we got Charlie scoring on himself, making the score 3-2. Charlie Martin. Mark Wahid with a very speedy shot to tie this game up, making it 3-all. Charlie Martin moving to his corner and a nice block from Mark Wahid there. And going back into that corner, and once again, nobody being home. Mark getting himself scored on. Finally switching roles with Charlie there, but making up for it, now making it 4-all. now Mark Wahid climbing into first place now, making it 5-4. Yeah, I guess for air hockey this wouldn't really be first place. Just be the driver's seat of the match. And a straight shot from Charlie Martin, making it 5-all. Bootleg Mark was trying to get that 1 point back, and there it goes. And now just game point 5. Mark Wahid. And the loss of possession on both sides, and having the puck end up back on Charlie Martin's side of the table. And now it is 6-all. That is match point to game point. Now the puck is back in play from Mark Wahid's timeout. He's slowing things down here. He tried to switch it up on him with he was going for a left wall over, which it would have been for Charlie Martin. Unless that was just an off goal. And a nice attempt at a straight, but an even better block from Mark Wahid. And an off goal there, testing him out a little bit. Getting Mark ready for these straights. And then trying to surprise him with that right wall under. Luckily, Mark was ready for that too. And now Mark getting a chance at the offense. With a very charged right wall under. And there goes a right wall over is what ended it. And now we are going to be entering the third and final game of this matchup. Charlie Martin starting off with 3 points once again. It really did not take Mark long to figure out that he needs to kind of not come out swinging, but pick up his defense with this 3-point deficit he starts off in. Mark Wahid starting off the game, making it 3-1. A nice stop from Mark Wahid to change possession there, and once again keeping the puck on his side of the table. He has better controls this time around. And there goes Mark Wahid making the score 3-2. And there goes a straight shot from Charlie Martin to make it 4-2. Now getting a 1-point lead. Well, a 2-point lead over Mark Wahid, but just 1 point over the points that he starts with. And Mark Wahid keeping that 1-point distance between them, making sure not to get too far behind. Charlie Martin with a straight shot, making it 5-3 now. Once again, like I said, Mark Wahid keeping that 1-point distance. And a very nice block and change of possession from Mark Wahid. And then a straight shot, making it 5-all. And then a straight shot from Charlie Martin, making it match point 5. Thank you, Jacob Wiseman. Mark frustrated over that lost shot, now having to play the defense. A nice block, but the puck did go flying off the table. Luckily, that will still be his possession. maintaining possession here. And looked like Charlie Martin was going for the steal there, but like I said, Mark's handles are way better this game, and now it is match point either way. Looks like Charlie's going to try to catch Mark off guard, because his defense is better in this matchup. He is definitely the wall heed. A nice block and change of possession. And then Mark Waheed ending it all. 7-6. And he will be moving on. And I believe that is Charlie Martin being eliminated. That was a very surprising turn of events in that third one. Especially with the way it started off. And I will say I liked seeing Mark Waheed's defense get back to that. The playing style, which they gave him this nickname, Wall Heed. Charlie Martin playing like he normally does and giving people a run for their money, and definitely not making it an easy victory for Mark Waheed at all. And it was a very hard-fought match on both sides from both gentlemen. But while we wait for the next match to start up here, we have, I believe that's Luis Cervantes against Tyler Gibson. I really hope he doesn't mind me saying his name like that, because I really enjoy it. And there goes that match. It looks like Isaiah Thomas was lining up at the table. Let's see what we have going on here. Okay, so the winner's final, well, the winner's semifinal, I guess this would be? No, it's the winner's final, yeah. Well, the first winner's final before the next one happens. Wait, no, because then the winner of the elimination side of the bracket will move over, and that'll be who the winner faces. So the winner's final will be Tyler Gibson against Jacob Wiseman. And the matches that we have coming up are Mark Waheed against Isaiah Thomas. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to show you Pete and Mark Waheed talking where you can just see me. Hi. We have Noah Wiseman against Luis Cervantes. I'm not sure if that's happening right now, because I just saw Luis against Tyler. I almost said Chris. But we have Luis against Noah Wiseman in the elimination semifinal. And then we're going to have Mark Waheed against Isaiah Thomas. And then the winner of that will face Chris Gibson in the other elimination semifinal. And then, the winners will face the winners. And then we'll get it towards the end of things, basically. That's the long way of me saying what I just said. We are getting towards the end of things. And I want to give a prediction since I have no one here to take half of my pay. Sorry, Jay couldn't be here. But since I have no one to take half of my pay, I'm guessing the final will be Jacob Wiseman against... I don't want to give it to either Noah Wiseman or Chris Gibson. Or maybe Mark Waheed. If he keeps playing like we saw against Charlie Martin, I definitely believe that Mark Waheed could be in the finals up against Jacob. But I do believe it will be either Jacob and Noah, or Jacob and Chris, or Jacob and Mark. If Mark stays on the same plane he has been. But until they are ready for the next matchup, I guess we'll run to commercial real quick, and I will see you guys in a second.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey.
Okay, if you are just now joining us, we had a slight technical difficulty. We had a little change of storage because I forgot to do my job properly. But we looks like we are going to have Luis Cervantes against Noah Wiseman here in a second. I believe all they're waiting for is the ref. Okay, that should be correct there. But seeing as it ended right in the middle of our sponsorships commercial, while we wait for the ref to come back, we will run that one more time.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
You sure you don't deny him? You're a Wiseman. What are you talking about?
Alright, looks like the puck is about to be in play. I want to say that somebody starts off with 4 points. Noah Wiseman starting off with 4 points here, which, as I've said before, well, as Jay has said before, honestly, doesn't feel like he really needs the point spot. But if it helps, it helps. If you win, you win. Now possession changing to Noah Wiseman's side of the table. And Luis Cervantes saying at the very start of this, are you sure you need to start off with 4 points? You're a Wiseman. Which is a very good point. Match starting out pretty tame, nothing crazy happening here. And now Noah Wiseman with the first score, making it 5-0. And possession going back to his side of the table. And then off goal to Luis's left, maintaining possession as he flew back to his side. And now losing possession and switching to that defensive stance. And then Luis getting just behind his mallet.
Game point 1.
And Noah Wiseman responding with an aggressive, I believe that was an aggressive straight from him. The camera kind of paused a little bit so I didn't get to see what kind of shot it was. And now we have the change of possession once again for Noah Wiseman for his game point 1. Noah Wiseman. Now Noah on the offense here a little. Lining up his shots, and it looks like he was trying to find ways that Luis was vulnerable. So far from watching this match, I'm not getting a good read on Luis. I don't know if I'm just not paying attention or I'm just not getting his playing style, at least yet. I see he is playing with the low top mallet, which we don't see here very often. And a very nice block. I believe that was a timeout called. Oh no, it was Luis just switching his mallet. Looks like even he didn't like playing with the low top. Slowing things down here and then with a straight off goal. Another off goal to Wiseman's left. Looks like he tried to catch him with a right wall under there. I was liking that slow pace thing he was doing. And there he goes, returning right back into it. There's almost something hypnotizing about it. And Noah Wiseman ending it just like that, a 5-minute match. Alright, starting off 4-1. Oh, 4-0. Noah Wiseman, sorry. Now Luis starting off the game with a score of his own, making it now 4-1. Noah Wiseman, but he is in the doghouse. Oh, not anymore. I said not anymore, dogs. Luis with a few off shots here, definitely on the offense. It doesn't seem like he's lining up for shots anymore. It just kind of seems like he's trying to overwhelm Noah with his offense here. And the score is now 5-2, meaning that Luis Cervantes is back in the doghouse. Oh, of course he was right if I said it. It doesn't matter. Noah Wiseman is going to make up for it, right, Noah? Ah, that was supposed to go in. Now we'll wait for the dog bark. Looks like Noah was trying to go on the offense himself there and overload Luis's defense there. And now it is 5-4. Noah Wiseman. Why did I say Noah? The puck is back in play. And a straight shot from Noah Wiseman making it match point 4. And an off goal to his left once again. And then going over the mallet with the right wall over, making it game point 5. Oh, match point 5, sorry. And then losing the possession there. Getting a little frustrated with himself, but it's alright. Oh, thank you, Mr. Wahid. And Noah Wiseman taking the match. Going, I believe it was, I want to say it was like 7-4, 7-6. But either way, this one ended 7-6, as you can see. Meaning that Noah will move on, and Luis Cervantes has been eliminated. I did enjoy seeing him play. Like I said, seeing him play as slowly as he did was very entertaining. We have Chris playing up against Pete here, a little friendly match you can see while I figure out who's going to be on table 1 next. Alright, looks like we have the next few little matches lined up. And we're going to have Mark Wahid against Isaiah Thomas. The winner of that will face Chris Gibson. Then the winner of that will face Noah Wiseman. Then the winner of that will face the winner of Tyler Gibson against Jacob Wiseman. Looks like they're already getting ready on this table. One, for it, got to change the names. Alright, looks like we're having the touch of the mallets there. And I did it just in time. And the puck is in play. And I believe Isaiah Thomas starts off with 5 points. Oh, this will be his first time he plays on the TV. On the big screen. And now it is 5-2, meaning that Mark Wahid is now in the doghouse. And now it is 5-3. And a nice stop from Mark Wahid, changing position here. We're not seeing much motion on Isaiah's side of the table. Quick to the defense though. Pretty nice handles and a nice forward-handed shot. We normally see that from Jacob Munoz. And then scoring on himself, making the score 5-4. Isaiah Thomas. And now it is 5-all. And once again, going on himself. I like the little thing he's doing though, where he circles around the puck. And then there goes the game. It's 7-5. Mark Wahid. Hopefully Isaiah can take the minute here. He did make it pretty far to the elimination bracket. This is the semifinal. Possession starting off on Isaiah's side of the table here. I don't think the puck is in play just yet. And now Mark Wahid once again starting off with the first score, making it 5-1. Possession is starting off with Mark Wahid. And now it's 5-2. Isaiah Thomas. Now we have Mark Wahid on the defense, offense here, and now the score is 5-3. 3. Isaiah Thomas still in the lead. But keep in mind, this is now 10 shots in a row Mark's made. Now it is 5-4. And a very aggressive forehand shot from Isaiah Thomas. And now it's 5-all. And there we go. Isaiah Thomas finally making the score after about 12 straight shots from Mark Wahi. He finally slipped one in. It's now game point, match point. Tried to fake out Mark Wahi there. No response from Wahi though. And the puck flying off the table. I believe that'll be Mark Wahi's possession. Hopefully we're able to see Isaiah block this and try to fight his way into this thing and get himself a third game. Nice block, but he wasn't able to keep possession, and now the possession is his after Mark Wahi botched a shot. And trying to stop it, but ended up sending it off the table. And we have changed his possession to Mark Wahi, and now Isaiah managing to force it into the third game. Mark Wahi complimenting Isaiah's forehand shot. And a very fast and aggressive shot from Isaiah there. And now it's 5-1. Mark Wahi coming out strong. After Isaiah showing that he is not a pushover. Took him in to get warmed up, but it's nice to see him play. And then a aggressive straight shot from him making it match point 1. He's gonna go for the change of possession there. Looks like he was trying to throw Wahi off. Wahi not falling for it, but a good block from Isaiah Thomas. Mark Wahi getting him with that right wall under. And he's predicting it too. You can see his hand fidget over to that side, and sometimes he would even move his hand over to block it prematurely. But he's doing good at reading the blade and trying to throw off Mark Wahi. Nice block there. And now, I believe that's a double bank from Mark Wahi. Unless he just got really close to his left wall. And a nice stop there from Isaiah. And now it is game point 4. Audience Doghouse. Oh, sorry. And there it goes. Isaiah Thomas pushing himself farther into the end of this. This might be a pretty interesting matchup, seeing as he starts off with 5 points, and he's not a bad player either. This might be a little bit more challenging. Who will he be moving on the face once again? My first game of that going 7-5 Wahid, then 7-6 Isaiah Thomas, then 7-4 Isaiah Thomas. Definitely a slow burn into the matchup. Isaiah will be moving on to face Chris Gibson. And then the winner of that will go on to face Noah Wiseman. I'm not sure if we're going to have that matchup next. Noah Wiseman and... Oh wait, no. We couldn't have the next. It would make sense for the next matchup to be Isaiah and Chris Gibson. But I'm guessing Isaiah will want to take a minute between his matches. Very hard fought match. Unless he wants to jump right back into it. But while they figure that out, we'll be right back after a short break.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar...
4-0.
I messed up, but we're not going to talk about it. Isaiah will be starting off with 5 points again. And Chris Gibson getting the first score of the game. Right before this, I'm not sure if you could hear it because of the distance from the rest mic from them. But we also do have mics above them, so I'm not sure if you heard, but Mark Wahid and Chris Gibson say that Isaiah definitely needs to be a 2 instead of a 1.
Chris, you ready? Score is 1-5. Isaiah, ready? Yeah. In play. 2-5.
And the score is now 5-2. Isaiah Thomas. But that means Chris Gibson's in the doghouse. Right now it's a game point to Isaiah Thomas scoring just as I pressed that button. Which means if Chris Gibson scores again, you will be hearing those dog barks. I'll do it. I'm not scared. And now there it goes. Oh, never mind. It's over.
I'm motivated. Anyway, 5-0. Isaiah, you ready? Yeah. Chris, you ready? In play. That's a charge. It's on your side. Ready?
Puck staying on Isaiah's side of the table.
Match point. Oh.
And now it is match point 1. Isaiah Thomas scoring before Chris Gibson could, and now putting Chris in dangerous waters. And that will be Isaiah's possession. It is match point 1.
Let's set it up right. All right, you ready? In play. 2 point.
And now it is match point 2.
3 point.
Now match point 3.
If you want to make it 4, it's up to you. I don't care.
And never mind. them making that into the game. Isaiah Thomas is going to be moving on to play against Noah Wiseman. Yeah, and that'll be the final. I definitely did. The main reason I made that prediction that I did is because I assumed that Isaiah Thomas was a regular player. I was wrong. He starts off with 5 points. I believe against Noah Wiseman he will be even. So this will be the first straight up matchup that I've seen. Looks like they're going to be practicing a little bit before their match.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
Okay, now that I've got it all together, just in time, is Jacob Wiseman starting off the game. The first point, I believe that's 1-0. Oh no, that's 2-4. Which means you guys got saved from the dog noises. Never mind. Oh, you got saved again. Score is now 5-3. Oh, there it goes. Now's my chance. I did it in Italian, that counts. It is now game point 4. And now the first game going to Tyler Gibson. Okay, so that's Tyler starting off with 4 points, which I would say would be a challenge for Jacob, but he has come back from worse, so I'm waiting to see what Jacob does to respond. Okay, now that I have my light together over here, the score is 4-1 Tyler Gibson. And then here we have Wiseman scoring on accident, which really means Tyler scored on himself. And now it is 5-2. And a very aggressive shot from Jacob Wiseman, making the score 5-3. Oh, it's 4-6. My apologies. That is match point 4. Which means if it keeps going like this, Jacob Wiseman might not even be in the finals. My prediction could be all types of wrong. And that's 7-4 Tyler. Tyler saying that Jacob let him win. Which means that Tyler's going to be in the finals for sure. It means it'll be Tyler either against Noah Wiseman or Isaiah Thomas. That's our top 3. That's our final 3. That's crazy. I'm kind of excited. This is except for Noah. This is almost just like a new lineup of people. And Noah and Isaiah are already ready to start. And if I know my sport, the sport I commentate, if I know it well enough, they should both start at 0. And the puck is in play. And Isaiah Thomas starting off already, the first score of the game. First score of the match, actually. Oh no, Isaiah starts off with 1 point. And then scoring on himself. Making the score now 2-1, Isaiah Thomas. He's getting into the tables happy habit. I like it. And then Noah with the right wall under, getting just behind his mallet there. then Isaiah Thomas scoring on himself, making the score 3-2. Already you can feel this is a fun game. Now it's 4-2. Isaiah Thomas catching a bad case of the self-score. Self-skitis, if you will. It looks like Isaiah was going for a charge shot there. It was pretty slow, but the score is now 5-2. Isaiah Thomas is in the doghouse.
6-2.
And scoring on himself in the last possible second. Game point 2 now for Noah Wiseman. And here he goes, Isaiah Thomas getting himself back into the doghouse. And we have Noah Wiseman losing possession of the puck.
6-4.
And now Noah Wiseman getting caught up a little bit. The score is now game point 4 for Isaiah Thomas. Well, for Noah Wiseman. But Isaiah Thomas catching up. Now only 2 points behind. Isaiah Thomas making the score. Game point 5.
7-5.
Noah Wiseman getting that straight shot off just in the nick of time. Isaiah was catching up. He's definitely a slow burn kind of player. I'm seeing that now.
He scored. Pete, real quick, if he scores on face-off, the puck starts on this side, right? Just need the clarification. Players ready? 1-0 Isaiah, in play. 1-1.
And now that is 1-all. Noah Wiseman taking things nice and slow here. And now we're seeing some movement on Isaiah's side of the table. Nice block, but he couldn't keep possession there.
We need a puck boy. That goes and catches the puck so the players don't have to.
Isaiah standing it down and a blow for good luck.
Ready? 1-1 in play. Two.
That's the right wall under. Isaiah Thomas making the score 2-0. Nice off goal. Now it looks like he was starting to try to train over to his right side. A nice block, almost sending the puck off the table. Almost getting the puck out of here. I was right the first time. It was 2-1. I don't know why I got rid of it. I apologize. It's now
3-2.
3-2.
Timeout
Isaiah
call.
Thomas.
Ready? And play. 3-3.
And the right wall under from Noah Wiseman, making the score 3-all. And that aggressive forehand shot from Isaiah Thomas. Wiseman steady on the pace. We're finally not seeing motion from Isaiah. And Noah taking full advantage of it.
Settle on the table. Ready? 4-3 in play.
It's a right wall over for Isaiah Thomas, so he can get 4-all. And now Noah Wiseman gaining the lead again, making it 5-4. Straight shot from Isaiah, tying the game up. Our last second keep of possession from Noah Wiseman, and then just to give it up. And now Isaiah on the offense and losing possession. Ooh, and Isaiah scores on himself very slowly. It is match point 5 for Noah Wiseman.
Ready? In play.
Isaiah clearly frustrated with himself. Noah Wiseman hopefully doesn't take it easy on him for it. It's a great learning experience for both people. Noah Wiseman isn't exactly the most experienced player either. So I'm really enjoying this matchup between these two. And then a straight shot from Noah Wiseman to end it all. And that the final on the elimination side of things, I believe that was the end of it. Which means the person who's for sure going to the finals is Jacob Wiseman lost. So the person who's for sure going to the finals is Tyler Gibson. And next up we're going to have Noah Wiseman against Jacob Wiseman to determine who will go up against Tyler. I'm not sure if they're going to jump right into that, but it looks like we have Noah setting up at the table already. Alright, so now that I've clarified that it's not Jacob Wiseman against Jacob Wiseman. I believe that's 2 for Jacob. I want to say 5 for Noah. It's either 5 or 6. Oh no, that was 3 then. 6. There we go. Which means game point for Noah Wiseman. Now it is game point all. The puck being sent off the table. I believe that'll be Jacobs. There we go. Noah on the offense here, almost losing control of the puck. And I think his hand touched it. He's giving possession over. And now possession switching, and finally a solid diamond drift from Noah Wiseman there. And an off goal, and that little tip there was enough to change possession and give the victory to Jacob Wiseman. And that's Jacob starting the match off with the first score. I want to say... Noah starts off with 4. And now it is 2. Oh no, yeah, I believe that's 4. In case you're paying attention to the clock right now, it is 11:11. And just as I say that, I believe that was an off goal from Noah Wiseman. I bet he wishes that one would have went in. Thank you. You're too kind. Far too kind. There he goes. Oh, now it's 3 now. And now it is 4-all for that last score from Jacob Wiseman. And a great block by Noah Wiseman there. And now Jacob Wiseman pulling ahead, making the score 5-4. That's 6-5. And another nice block from Noah Wiseman. Stretching his neck, and that's all the time that Jacob needed to score on him, making the score, I believe, match point 5. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was 6. So that's them going into the 3rd game now. He did start off with 5. now that is game point 1. Jacob Wiseman trying to fight his way into this thing. And now that's 6-2. That's match point 2 for Noah Wiseman. Oh, that was match point 3. And now it is match point 5. Very quickly going to a 1-point difference there. Noah Wiseman. Oh, Jacob flying across the table for it. The puck flying all across Noah's goal there, going everywhere but in. Now Jacob getting possession here. Here we go, right wall. Oh no, that's the left wall under from Jacob, making it match point all. And a very nice block from Jacob, and another nice block from Jacob. Trying desperately to get possession here. And 2 very charged blocks, and then Noah losing possession here. A very dangerous waters. That puck very much could have went in just now, and just once again as he stretched his neck, Jacob Wiseman taking the game, taking the match, which means the final will be Jacob Wiseman against Chris Gibson. Oh no, Tyler Gibson, sorry. Oh, it looks like I was right then. I said Chris Gibson could have been one. Not Chris, Tyler. Tyler tucking in his pants here. Before we jump into this, I want to thank our beautiful sponsors, the I-45 Bingo, where'sthegig.com, and the Old Humble Distillery. Tyler starting off with 4 points. And now it is 5-1. Now it's 5-2, Doghouse. But now it is game point 2. The very fastest we have reached this point. We reached game point 2 in 30 seconds. I'm not sure what happened here.
right here. Just for a hill.
Alright, after doing recon, I found out that
I'm good.
Tyler got hit below the belt. And just like that, taking the first game fresh off of his injury. Or again, went to the wrong person. Looks like he's not taking it too well. And now that is 5-0. Tyler Gibson coming out strong after his injury. Now it's 5-1. Okay, thank you. Oh no, it's 2-3. And there was another attempt at a shot. And now it is 5-4. I was right the first time. There's a 1-point difference. And now it's 5-all. Jacob Wiseman climbing very fast. And now it's minus point 5. Why did I slip into a country accent? And now it is game point, match point. Takes that last shot from Jacob Wiseman. And Jacob Wiseman taking the second game, sorry. And now it is 5-0. Tyler Gibson. And the puck being flied off the table. I'm guessing that is. Oh, I was going to say it was Tyler's. A little back and forth here, and then a very charged block from Jacob Wiseman. And I believe that's 5-1 now. And a very all over the place shot from Gibson there. It was almost like a quadruple bank. Now it is match point 2 for Tyler Gibson, looking to put this thing away. And Tyler Gibson knocks out Jacob Wiseman, which means he won't be in the finals. And the final will be Noah Wiseman against Tyler Gibson.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
My name is Brian Airhockey. I'm the President and CEO of United Airhockey Promotions. I have been running Airhockey Tournaments for about 15 years now, and I manage them here at SMU in Houston. Most new players, when they step up for the first time, they're quite surprised at the quality and skill that we have at the sport. Most people out there have not seen professional air hockey don't realize how advanced it actually is.
I'm thinking about this woman in Colorado that I really like. You know, I'm thinking about explaining to her first that to me you're like an air hockey table.
I like fighting to the death on the table, you know, like a gladiator.
Just got hit in the throat.
I fell in love with air hockey in June of 1973. I picked up the mallet, no glove, didn't know anything about it, won 18 games in a row. There was so much energy going through my body of air hockey greatness that my arm just, it was too much. These people are more intense than that.
What do you think, honey, of the air hockey crowd?
I won't say anything.
There's a lot of individuals in air hockey. They have unique interests and they're not a real mainstream. Men, traditionally competitive, typically not in relationships with women, kind of loners, kind of in love with the table and maybe married to the table, I don't know.
I used to play air hockey every day. I'd play 30, 40 games a day. I would just play air hockey. That's what I like to do.
That's ridiculous.
Mark feels like he has to make sure that air hockey is not going to die, to make sure that when he is dead, air hockey will continue living.
I think the extinction of air hockey is a very real concern. The arcades are virtually extinct these days.
Unless somebody is able to come in and do some really radical marketing, it may not be around.
We have wives, we have jobs, we have things that we can spend our money on rather than coming to Vegas to play air hockey. So there's definitely something about air hockey that's keeping us going.
We're really starting to reach out and connect the fan base to the sponsor base to the player base.
Oh, you got 500! Like to win 16-3! 4-0! Unbelievable!
The moment of playing air hockey, there is no misery. You're playing air hockey.
why they have jump rope and things like that on ESPN and not air hockey, it's kind of beyond me.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
So I'm an idiot, and that was the final, because I completely forgot that Noah Wiseman was eliminated. So yeah, I'm a moron. The final was Jacob Wiseman against Tyler Gibson, and I called that because Jacob Wiseman beat Noah Wiseman. So I know you can't see it, but I'm gonna clear the board, and you can laugh at it. You can laugh at it. Not that long though. Not that long. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I would say that I was surprised that Jacob lost. Especially in the finals, and just being the first round too. He didn't make it to a second round or anything like that. He lost, and that was it. So overall, I was very impressed by what I saw here tonight. I don't think anybody gave a lackluster performance, and I'm going to mute so you don't hear me move this around, but you'll see me. Oh, you see this? You see that? You see my shirt? You see the back of my shirt? Oh wait, I dropped my phone. Well, you can't see that. That's my last name, by the way, Austin. If you want to hear more of my voice, and if you miss Jay, you can tune into our podcast, JJ vs. the World, on all streaming platforms. And you know I will be here next week. I don't know if Jay will be, but thank you for tuning in. This has been Air Hockey Weekly at 7/6.